Hello again. In this video, I'm going to bring the house back up on the plot and prepare it to put the textures on. Before I bring it up, I'm going to do a final once over. So I'm going to move on back out here in the space, find my house, and I'm going to zoom down there and look it over. Okay, I'll just kind of be doing an overall look at everything to see if make sure there's no obvious mistakes or errors or anything that moved out of position, something I forgot, just a general look over. So, looking at the guttering and stuff, the trim. All looks pretty good. Alright, I'm going to turn off this texture again and just turn on the verts and look at the windows and doors. Okay. Nice and centered. And this one's centered well. The door, I will center the door when I get down on the plot, when I find out how far the sidewalk sticks out. I'll move the door into a centered position on the sidewalk. Looks like these houses are centered in their boxes. Look good. This one looks good. These are, I didn't get these moved out. So I'm going to move these out to where they're centered properly. So I'll select all of them. Go down and take a look at it here. I usually grab it and pull it outward like this way, and look at the bar there where my dots are and kind of see it centered up from a distance a little bit better out here. Just kind of move it into place. Just eyeball it. I'm not that technical when it comes to placement on these. As long as it's close. So I just take a swag at it generally. And I'm sure most of you know what that is. There we go. If that's close enough. Alrighty. The bottom looks nice and flat. Peek at the house, looks like it's still in a good position. Looks nice and level down through here. Okay, I'm ready to go up. So I'm going to select, let's see, faces. Now let's use the edges. You can take it up there with whatever you want. Verts, edges, faces. Alrighty, I'm going to select this one called Fit Course, and generally that that fitted in up here at the top really well. I'm going to select down here on the bottom screen and do the same thing here, Fit Course. Now in both these views I got a large view of this, so I can move this up from this view if I select the move tool. Can just grab that little sucker and pull it right up. Okay, I'm just a teeny bit above the now I'm going to drag it across over to the top. It goes right here, so I'm just going to get it over there close and zoom down on it. Okay, I won't need this bottom view for right now, so I'll just go to this top view only. I also don't need the textures, but let me go back to my edge. Back down here at the bottom and reselect that. Excuse me. Now what I want to do is I want to set this house down on the foundation, or get it over the top of the foundation, and then I want to size the foundation to where it fits just a fraction inside the wall of the house. I don't want the foundation sticking out past the wall of the house, because if it does, you'll be able to see it. It just jumps out like a sore thumb. So I want to make sure that I move the house down over this foundation and then size the foundation to go inside the house walls. So I'm going to select move again here, and I'm going to move this over to the edge of the foundation. Now this was the patio back here, so I'm going to start back on this corner. Let me turn this bottom view off. I'll start on this corner, and I'm going to move it into position. This is the edge of the patio where and the foundation where I want to start. So that's about how far I'm going to keep it all the way around. So I'll move down this way, and I'll make my adjustments as I go. Here's the patio. I'm going to pull that patio in, select verts. Now there's an upper and a lower level to this patio, or to this whole foundation. Like I'll show you, if I just select one, you'll see me, I keep forgetting to select the move tool. See, what I just did there was move the top of the foundation over, and that's the bottom. So to avoid doing that, you need to drag select these and drag them both at the same time, just inside the house. Down on this corner, all these edges that are going outward is the foundation. So I'm going to grab it, pull it just barely inside the house. Looks good. Going down to this corner. There's the foundation again. Just barely inside. And I'm going to go back up this way and make sure it looks about right. Okay, everything looks good. Well, let me line this up just as if that's really going to matter. Okay. And this one goes the same way, just a little bit outside. And I'm going to go back down this way and make sure that everything stayed good. Which it did. I think I'm going to flip this vert right here. I'm sorry. Flip this edge right here. Okay. Here's the sidewalk, and I'm going to need to pull that over. So, drag select again. Pull it over just a tiny bit past the wall. Grab this one. Teeny bit inside the wall again. And that looks good. And on this one, I think this is the last one. So we go just a teeny bit inside these. Oops. I had to do an undo there. I grabbed the wrong one. There's two of them here too, so I'll need to drag select that. There we go. And run up this edge and take a look at it. Just kind of tidy things up a little bit. All right, I'm happy with this. That's it. I got it exactly where I want it over the foundation. Now I need to drop it down and set it in place. So I'll back away here. Look at the full view. Select the edges again. And drag select. Select the move tool. It's on the Z-axis, so I'll just move it straight down. Now it should be already lined up, so it's just a matter of getting it the right height. I went way down too far. Turn on the texture. Raise this thing back up now. And I don't want this down below. I just want it even with the foundation. I don't want to be able to see under it. So I'd rather be down just a tad past, like that, than up too high. Because, again, I'm trying to avoid seeing an edge. So let's deselect everything and look it over. You don't want to see any white lines along this edge here, or along any of these edges as far as that's concerned. That's a shadow, I'm not worried about that. That'll go away at the end. Okay. Alright, the building is in place. And the textures will be next. It looks like I'm gonna, that rear patio is kind of high. I think I'll raise the ground up a little bit, just a teeny bit higher. I'll select some verts. Go around the bottom here. And I'll raise it all up from here. There we go. It looks a little more realistic. One other thing here too. I'd improve things just a teeny bit. Pull it up. Alright. Alright, that takes care of this one. And I'll see you in the next video where we will be adding the textures. Thanks for watching.